Hi kids, let's read Barney's Christmas Wishes. Once upon a fun, frosty December day, Barney hung a beautiful new Christmas wreath on the front door. There, he said happily, now I'm all ready for Christmas. I'm not ready yet, said BJ. I still have something important to do. Me too, laughed Baby Bop. Back inside the house, BJ hung colorful pictures of stars and planets around his room. Check it out, said BJ. If I get a toy robot for Christmas, my room will be all ready. In her room, Baby Bop made a dollhouse out of a cardboard box. She even put her blankie inside to make it warm and cozy. Look what I did, said Baby Bop. If I get a baby doll for Christmas, my room will be all ready. Getting presents is a lot of fun, said Barney, but it's also very nice to give. Then he smiled and said, and I've got a surprise to give you right now. We're all going to visit Santa Claus. How will we get there? Asked BJ. Barney replied, just look outside. It's Santa's sleigh, Baby Bop shouted happily, and there are real reindeer. The sleigh flew through the night sky, soaring high over houses, trees, and even mountains. Whee! Laughed Baby Bop as she jingled the sleigh bells. This is fun. Hey, look, said BJ. I see the North Pole. And I see my very good friend, Santa Claus, Barney said happily. Barney, BJ, and Baby Bop received a warm welcome from Santa and Mrs. Claus. Then they were taken on a tour of Santa's wonderful workshop. It's stupendous, laughed Barney. Everywhere they looked, BJ and Baby Bop saw happy elves working on toys. We're making more toys than usual this year, Santa said with a smile, because so many boys and girls have been good. In another part of Santa's workshop, elves wrapped toys in Christmas paper and tied them with a rainbow of ribbons. At the end of the tour, Santa settled into his favorite chair. Baby Bop, he asked, what is the one gift you'd like most for Christmas? Baby Bop thought and thought. I know, she giggled. Then she whispered in Santa's ear. Next, Santa asked what gift BJ wanted most for Christmas. BJ thought about it and then whispered in Santa's other ear. Ho, ho, ho! Santa laughed. You've both made very good choices. When their visit with Santa was over, Barney, BJ, and Baby Bop returned home. And just a few days later, it was Christmas morning. Look, said Baby Bop, we have presents from Santa. I'm sure they'll be very special, said Barney. Why don't you open yours first, Baby Bop? Baby Bop opened her present and held it up for everyone to see. Wow, said BJ, it's a toy robot, just like I wanted. That's what I asked Santa for, Baby Bop giggled. Why did you ask for a toy robot? Said Barney. Baby Bop smiled as she gave the toy robot to BJ. So I could give it to my favorite brother, she said happily. Next, BJ opened his present and held it up for everyone to see. Oh, look, said Baby Bop. It's a baby doll, just like I wanted. That's what I asked Santa for, laughed BJ. And why did you ask for a baby doll? Barney asked BJ with a smile. BJ put the cuddly baby doll into Baby Bop's arms. So I could give it to my favorite sister, he said. You see, said Barney, it really is nice to give things to others. And to prove it, Barney gave something very special to BJ and Baby Bop. A great big Christmas hug. The end. Thanks for reading with me. Please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for our next story, Barney's Night Before Christmas. Bye-bye. Hey kids, let's read Barney's Night Before Christmas. The day before Christmas was a wonderful day at Hannah's house. Outside, fluffy snowflakes danced in the winter wind. Inside, the house was filled with friends and the yummy smell of cookies baking in the kitchen. I have a question, said Baby Bop, as everyone decorated Hannah's house. Santa fills our stockings with goodies, but who fills Santa's stocking? Why don't we fill Santa's stocking? Asked Barney. Everybody agreed to make special gifts for Santa and Mrs. Claus. After they finished making the gifts, Hannah showed them her new snow globe. Now, said Barney, let's look at Santa's house in the snow globe and use our imaginations. Suddenly, the friends found themselves outside of Santa's house. "Check it out," said BJ. "We're at the North Pole." "That's right," said Barney. "Follow me to Santa's house." Inside Santa's house, Barney and the children filled the stockings while Santa slept in his favorite chair. Just as they finished filling the stockings, Baby Bop sneezed, "Achoo!" and woke Santa up. "Barney," laughed Santa, "it's good to see you again." Santa knew everyone's name, because they were all in his book of good girls and boys. Santa let Barney and his friends look around his house before they walked over to his toy factory. Santa stayed behind to finish getting ready for Christmas, but Mrs. Claus greeted them by the toy factory train ride. "How wonderful to see you," said Mrs. Claus. "All aboard," called Barney. The toy factory was filled with marvelous machines and special toys for girls and boys all over the world. "Are you having fun?" asked Mrs. Claus. "We are," laughed Barney. "This is super-de-duper." After the train ride, Mrs. Claus asked everyone to help wrap some Christmas presents. "Ay, ay, ay," said BJ. "This is harder than it looks." Soon, Santa came to join them, and he had a surprise for Mrs. Claus. "Someone filled our stockings with wonderful presents," he laughed. "It was Baby Bop's idea," said Barney. "Santa gave Baby Bop a very special gift to say thank you." "Look," giggled Baby Bop, "it's a music box with a real ballerina." "It's time for us to go home," said Barney. "Thank you for everything, Santa. We hope you and Mrs. Claus have a very Merry Christmas." The children looked into the snow globe, only this time they saw Hannah's house. "Let's use our imaginations again," said Barney. Suddenly, Barney and the children were back at Hannah's house, just in time to hear happy holiday songs being sung by Christmas carolers. After the others had gone home, Hannah hung her stocking by the fireplace. "I think this has to be the best Christmas Eve ever," she said. "I think so too," said Barney. Later that night, Barney heard sleigh bells jingling in the air. "Hannah," Barney whispered, "Santa's coming." And even though Hannah was asleep, she smiled a special Christmas smile. The end. Thanks for reading with me. Please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for our next story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Bye-bye.